Hello YouTube, my name is Myles Anderson. I'm a professional joke explainer, and today I'm explaining the jokes of Bert Kreischer, one of the best comedians working today.
All right, let's talk about Mexicans. Here we go.
All right, great start. Always very funny to talk about Mexicans, or any race of people. It's always very funny to talk about them because they are so different from each other.
Hey, and I can tell these jokes because my daughters are Mexican. Well, not real Mexicans, but they watch a lot of Dora, so technically.
Okay, great joke there about the fact you can't turn into a different race by watching a certain television show. Like you don't become white by watching Friends all the time.
Has anyone ever seen Dora, like a little buzzed? It is the most racist show in the world. It is, I swear to you. Have you ever seen Dora the Explorer? Okay, if I'm making any of this up, someone call me out, okay? And you tell me if you find this offensive.
Pretty risky move for Bert there to tell the audience to call him out if he's making stuff up. Because, of course, he's known for creating great works of fiction. But we're going to proceed with this. This is about Dora the Explorer. Dora is a famous children's television show that came out about 35 years ago that a lot of kids used to watch.
Every episode, Dora, who's a little Mexican girl, she gathers a group of Mexicans in their homeland, right? Isa, Tika, Benny, Boots. Takes them on a journey.
This is very funny because Mexicans are known for going on journeys.
Across a river. Or over a fence, I'm not making this up at all. To the other side where they meet up with their family and they get jobs or something. I don't know. They never follow through, but, and do you know who stops them at the river every time? The grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge.
Great song.
Sounds a little bit like it's the border patrol who lives under the bridge.
So that was this is a joke about Dora the Explorer being stereotypically Mexican because Mexicans are always trying to get over the U.S. border or any borders. I think it's well known Mexicans just want to cross any border that they see. It doesn't matter if it's the U.S.-Mexican border. I'm sure, the Switzerland-France border, the Hungary, Austria border. Mexicans just love jumping across borders. Everybody knows that. So Bert is making fun of this. Very funny stuff.
I'm watching this show going, they should just call it Dora the Coyote for Christ's sakes. That's what she's, Isa, take a baby, go, 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 go. Where are we going, Dora? We're going to Connecticut to get gardening jobs. Oh! In Arizona, we'll stay with my cousin Diego, then we're gonna meet up with Baby Jaguar. Oh, I gotta lock down.
So this is still just kind of so that was a bunch of little racial stereotypes there. If you guys don't know racial stereotypes, make sure you familiarize yourself with them. They're really important to know. If you go through a life without knowing racial stereotypes, you're not really living life to the fullest. So make sure you educate yourself before you watch this video. Gardening jobs, going to Connecticut, these are all classic Mexican stereotypes. So very, very funny jokes about that here.
I love living in LA. This is what I noticed about Mexicans. Latinos in general chastise their children better than any race in this country. Yeah, that's a girl that's been beaten by her mom. I can hear it. A little shell shock, right? It's the truth. Have you ever heard like a Mexican mom chastise her children in the mall? Like you have two kids like screwing around like, "Get a maricón. Ah, no, maricón, pinga. Ah, no, pinga, chocha. Ah, no, chocha, chocha, chocha. Ah, no, chocha, chocha, chocha." And then all of a sudden the mom steps in, right? Mira! And everything with a good tan under 4 feet tall just stops.
I'm not sure what those words were. I don't speak the Mexican language, but obviously a lot of people in the crowd do, so this is quite funny for them. If you guys could translate in the comments, that would be wonderful.
I'm in LA 4 years ago. I'm getting in an elevator in the mall. And as I step into the elevator, I hear a ton of noise, okay? And what it is it's a Mexican woman, and she's got 4 kids. She's got 2 in a stroller, and she's trying to she's got her back to me, and she's trying to relax them, and they don't know English or Spanish, but they're freaking out like,
It's kind of a funny joke to assume a lady's Mexican just because she's speaking Mexican. Obviously, there are people all around the world from different countries that speak Mexican. They speak Mexican in Chile and Honduras, and Spain is where Mexican actually started. So it's kind of funny that he would assume that she's Mexican just because she's speaking Mexican, but obviously a lot of people could speak that. So that is a funny observation there.
It's true. I don't know anyone that has, but when your kids cry like your race's inflection. Latino kids sound like. White kids are like Slossingy, Cossingy, Karoskingy. And black kids are like biatch. It's a very. So
that's good. Another little racial stereotype joke, and they're just a short one, but still very funny about how different racial groups of children act.
She's got 2 in the stroller, they're crying. One kid's running around her, like, singing some song in Spanish. I think it was La Bamba, I don't really know. And the 4th, now this is my boy, this is who I connected with, his name's Jose. He's by all the buttons, ringing the alarm. Yeah, just ring, ring, like he's got something going on up here. Ring, 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 ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. I walked in the elevator, I'm like, is it Cinco de Mayo already? What the?
Great impression there, great accent.
So I step in, at the time, 4 years ago, I didn't have kids. So when I stepped in, I didn't know what to do. All I knew how to do was give those like accusatory eyes, those like.
That's just a funny face there. Funny face comedy is great. You don't even need words. It's just all in the face. Funny face comedy is one of my favorite kinds of comedy for sure.
To do that, because this is a Latino woman. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life, okay? I step in the elevator, I didn't even get a chance to get the eyes going. I was like this, and she turns around like a bullwhip and goes, Jose! Did you touch that bell one more time? And you know what happened to you? And
great accent there. Funny impression of a Mexican lady with a Mexican accent. If you've ever heard it before, it's just like that.
Turns
Very
around,
good.
and it is silent in this elevator. Silent. Silent like someone just got a boner in PE class. Silent. She scared me. I was like, ah! And instinctually, she turns around. I guess like the guy in me, I just started giggling. Like,
So wow, that was the origin of the famous Bert Kreischer squeal right there. Amazing to see how he's developing as a comedian. This is obviously this takes place years and years before he crafted the machine story. He just sat down and wrote that one out from his imagination. So amazing to see where he was before that story made him famous.
and this kid starts getting angry, like just beet red, staring me down, like. And I lean in and I go, stupid. This kid looks me back with that Latino machismo. 6 years old, he stares back at me and he goes, laugh it up, fat boy. And he punks me, because I'm scared of his mom too. What am I gonna do? That's when it dawned on me. I was like, oh man, I gotta represent. Am I gonna get punked by a 6-year-old? So I start leaning in, right? Mad dogging him, just. And I get an inch from his face, and I swear to you, he whispers to me, he goes, Make your move, maricon. And I'm punked. I got nothing in my bag of tricks. That's when it dawned on me. I look at him, he's smiling. I look at his mom, she's not looking. I look back, I reach up, and I ring the bell. Oh.
Got him.
She turned around. What did I tell you, Jose? He goes, Mommy, it wasn't me, it was him. She goes, you lied to me. Pulled out a knife, stabbed him in the heart.
Oh. So that's such a funny reveal there that this whole story was made up by him. Amazing to see. I thought it was real until the end there. But again, Bert Kreischer's a master of making things up. So he crafts a very, very, very funny story. He's like Charles Dickens. He just goes to his study, sits down, and writes a wonderful fantasy, and then acts it out on stage for a crowd. So very, very funny.
True story.
Oh, wonderful stuff from Bert Kreischer. Wow, what a great story. Obviously, the crux of a lot of this is how funny it is, how Mexicans sound when they talk. The reason why that's funny is it just is different than how white people speak. So hearing how different people speak is very hilarious, because I mean, why would they sound like that other than to be hilarious? So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video of Bert Kreischer. Please join our Discord, and if you guys want to learn how to do comedy like this, check out our masterclass series where I will teach you how to perform stand-up comedy like this. I think one of the episodes I'll talk about how to create a fake story. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you soon in the next one. Goodbye.